Okay, good morning everyone. So it's currently like 9:30 Wednesday morning. So this is day 3 of DoorDashing until I can afford a business class ticket. However, yesterday we did not succeed at making $100. So this morning I am going to go through my closet because my dash zone is near a Plato's Closet. If you don't know what a Plato's is, it's somewhere where you can go and like try to sell your old clothes. So I'm gonna go through my closet real fast. It's becoming winter, so I am going to go through all my winter clothes. Anything that I possibly did not wear last winter, I'm gonna get rid of. And any summer clothes that I did not wear this summer, I'm gonna get rid of, because if I didn't wear it this year, I most likely won't wear it next year either. So let's get to it. Okay, got all my clothes packed up to take to Plato's. I recently just did this not too long ago and made like maybe $30, but that was a lot of, I guess, better clothes. I don't really know if how much they're gonna accept with this load. A lot of it is shoes. So we'll see. So yeah, we're out here. It's another rainy day. Hopefully dashing will go better than it did yesterday. We are keeping a positive mindset. We're thankful the Lord has blessed us with another day. We're thankful that we have a vehicle to work in. We're thankful the earth is getting watered another day. So let's get after it. Let's make some money for this business class flight. Peace. Okay, I dropped my clothes off. And then I started my app back up and immediately started getting offers. I got 3 within like a minute. But they were all like lowball offers, like less than $1 per mile. And I always try to do trips that are more than $1 a mile. So I declined them, which was hurting my acceptance rate. But then finally one came in. This is a $9 trip for 5 miles. So that's a pretty good rate. We're heading to Arby's right now. Alrighty, I picked up Tim H's food from Arby's. It sure is smelling good. And he just messaged me saying, drive safe, which is so nice. Not everybody cares about my safety. All they care about is their food being there quickly with no tip. But Tim seems like a very nice guy. You know, he left a good tip already, cares about my safety. Thank you, Tim. Whoever you are, you're awesome. Okay, so just dropped off food to Tim. Got another order to some sort of market I've actually never been, so I'm pretty excited. I'm thinking silver status might actually be paying off, because that order said I had higher priority for it because I'm silver status. And then now I'm going to this craftsman market, which sounds kind of bougie, so I'm hoping silver's paying off. But while we're on the way to the market, let me tell you about my sponsor for today. I'm kidding, I have no sponsors. But I am drinking Magna today. It's like electrolyte, potassium, magnesium. This is their apple juice flavor. So far, I'm really liking it. Yeah, not sponsored by them, I'm just joking. But it would be awesome if I was sponsored by them, or sponsored by anyone for that matter. Yeah, if you're loving the video, and you have a company and you would like to sponsor me for a shout out, just, let me know. That would be awesome. But anywho, fake sponsor of the day, Magna. Loving it. You should try it out, especially if you're into fitness or endurance sports. Anywho, that's the end of the commercial break. Let's keep driving. I am on the way to drop off this chicken salad chick order. Didn't know it was going to be actually about 25 minutes of driving. I actually have to get on the interstate. So in my head was kind of like, oh, I did not mean to get in this lane. In my head, I was kind of like grumbling a little bit about like picking this order up because it's taking me so far from the dash zone. As soon as I had that thought in my head, homeboy Tim, who was so nice to me earlier this morning, just left me another $2 tip. Like, the Lord is so good. Like, just when you're just like down and grumbling about something, the Lord is like, listen, I hear you. Like, loving. Thank you, Tim. The odds of you watching this is probably very slim. But if you are, thank you for being a great customer. You've been the best customer so far. Thank you. Y'all, I don't know if you remember a couple of days ago, I accidentally left my car and drive. Well, I did it today, and I was on just a street. Like, I wasn't parked. Like, I was just, had my hazards on, had my car running. Left my car and drive. It was like one of those America's Funniest Home Videos where the car starts driving away. Literally that. I had to run and hop in my driver's seat and put it in park. Like, I'm doing too much. I need to focus. Okay. Just picked up my Play-Doh's order, and I made I made $42, which was the perfect amount of what I needed to make to recompensate myself from yesterday for not making 100 yesterday. So praise for that. Just picked up a Chick-fil-A order. I was waiting for the order, so I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I wait. Went to the bathroom, came back, and the order was still on the counter behind the register. And so I was standing there, and this 3 older people, family, came up, like, kind of like butted me out of waiting for the food, and my DoorDash bag was sitting on the counter, and they kind of just like kept pushing me away. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I just took my bag and like walked around them to the other side of the counter, and the Chick-fil-A employee was like, who's your DoorDash for? And I told him. He goes, oh, okay, it's right here. And I knew it was there, I saw it, but he was super nice. But the woman that was standing there waiting to get her drink refilled flipped out, saying how rude it was that I got my food before she got her drink refilled. Like, just kept going on and on. And I felt bad for the employee. Like, Chick-fil-A workers are so nice, and she was like being so rude to him. And I was like, ma'am, I've been here. I was like, I just ran to the bathroom. My bag was sitting right in front of you. I've been here. Well, I've been here too. I was like, this is out of my jurisdiction. I'm out of here. I'm just a DoorDasher. Like, you could be mad, whatever. You're just waiting on a refill. Like, just chill out for a second. But people are just so mean for no reason. Like, anyways, that's my 2 cents for the day. I'm on the way to another dash. This one's $4 for 3 miles. So let's go. Okay. That last delivery was to Clutch Coffee Bar, and I had a $2 off of $3, so I couldn't really say no to that. It still turned out to be $4.50 though, with tip and everything. So I didn't really get that great of a deal, but I could not be there and not use my gift card. So anyways, that just pretty much ate my whole offer to come here. So that didn't really even count because I spent it on coffee. So looking for another offer. Hopefully I'll get one soon. Okay, we're heading to Cava. I really did not want to accept this offer because it's $4 for 4 miles. And it's taken me outside of the city a little bit. But before this one, I had already declined 2 that were lowball offers. So now my acceptance rate is almost below silver. Y'all, I almost just got in a wreck. Like, I've never been so close to hitting someone. Like, I don't think if I was paying attention, if I would have missed, like, it would have been their fault because they pulled out in front of me. But if I were to happen to have been looking to the right or left, I think I would have hit them because I had to completely swerve to the right. Thankfully, nobody was in the right lane. But that was really scary. I need to get like a dash cam or something, because if I were to have hit them, I mean, it obviously would have been their fault, but still. That was really scary. Praise the Lord. It was okay, but it was scary. Okay, so I've been dashing for about 3 hours now. I've made a little over $50, which totals about $17 an hour. However, I've already gone 62 miles today. So I gotta figure out that gas math. So I just declined. I just was getting an offer, so I declined it. That's another reason why it's time to take a break, because when school starts to release, it's just no fun with all the traffic and school buses and stopping. Like, there's 3 buses behind me. All right, guys, it is 5:15. I've had 2 orders so far this afternoon. One took me all the way in downtown, which was a bit aggravating because it's 5 o'clock traffic. And then the next one took me to another location, which is fine, but now it's really slow. So I'm trying to decide if I want to waste gas and drive back to where I was at, or just wait it out here and see if I can get something like headed towards home. Sorry, I'm eating Milk Duds. Not a sponsor, but Milk Duds, hey, you know, just throwing it out there if you want to sponsor this video. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to wait it out. My goal was to dash until 6. Definitely not making the $100 goal today. It's just not happening. It's another slow day. Okay, I was just at Popeyes, and as I was pulling into Popeyes, a guy from DoorDash calls me and was like, hey, if you complete this order with a good success rate, we will give you an extra $5 for your trip. And I was like, sweet. Well, as soon as I hung up with him, I go inside and the woman's like, someone just took your order. I was like, what? I was like, how does somebody just takes an order? And she's like, yeah, somebody just took your order. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? And she's like, well, call DoorDash. I can't even get a real person on the phone to talk with them, so that doesn't work. So then I call the woman, thankfully super nice woman. I was like, hey, I don't know what happened. I've never had this happen before, but someone took your order. And she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, maybe try calling DoorDash. Well, she ended up not calling DoorDash because she said later on that she doesn't like to talk to robots, which is valid. I didn't like to talk to the robot either, and the robot did not help me solve the issue. Sat there, fiddled with the app, finally figured out I could pay for her food through my DoorDash card, and then DoorDash will pay me back later. Well, my DoorDash card for some reason keeps getting declined. Sat there, called the woman back. Finally, the Popeyes guy, I guess, had enough pity for me because I was in there for 15 minutes dealing with this. He was like, just take it. I was like, thank you. So he gave me some food, technically for free, for this woman to take to her. It's a mess. Anyways, I'm hoping I'm still getting the $5 promotion because that's what the guy said, but we'll see. All right, guys, let's freaking go. I know this lighting's terrible, but just gotta come on here and say we freaking made 100 today. I really did not think we were gonna do it, but those last like 3 hours, or not even, yeah, about 3 hours of like afternoon shift really paid off. I think that is the sweet spot now. I don't like working at night. I'm a terrible night driver, but I think it's worth it because we pulled it off. We made 120 today. I spent probably a little over 20 in gas, but it's okay. I'm saying we made 100. We did it. Let's go. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, no, I'm not vlogging tomorrow, but I will see you Saturday.